Right. Again, this is not a cookery course. This is just some family type recipes or my recipes, which I'm putting on this grandfather's site. So who knows? Um, Sophie, any other grandchildren I may have in the future may want to make it. Tend to be ease. So recipes I like, and this is um, this is one which is very easy. It's a pot roast beef in a slow cooker. So sliced onion, crudely chopped carrots, chopped sliced garlic, 3 or 4 pods. In here's going to be my stock. It's got 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of which French mustard basically, 1 tablespoon of what do you call that, Worcester sauce, um, uh, red wine, and herb de Provence, which is going to be about a heaped teaspoon, which I use in my palm of my hand really to measure all teaspoons. They've all gone in there. I'm going to add there's also a beef stock cube in there. It's going to be about half a pint, a little bit over half a pint when I fill that with hot water. Then I'll add the red wine, at least 1 cup, but I'll probably add in half the bottle because I like, the full bottle because I like it. And that'll be the stock. Now if I go over here, there's the beef joint, about £3. There's the slow cooker, good for boats if you've got electric. It means you can cook, put them in, go off for the day. I'm not altogether convinced you can use it in a Mr. D thermal cooker like this. I don't think it's. I might try it, but it reduces in temperature. And I think you'd have to have it fully cooked and then perhaps just keep it warm in that. So the beauty of a slow cooker, of course, you cook it for several hours at a maintained temperature, not reducing or increasing. Again, there's no reason sort of in the slow cookers. In a pressure cooker, I think it's great for sailing. I might do a couple of pressure cooker recipes. I'm not so convinced it's great for pot roasting, but I don't see any reason why not. I've still got the psychological thing in my mind, the longer it takes to cook, the better it's going to taste, although that's not what people tell me. But things like stews and curries and things, pressure cooker, it's not a bad thing if you're in a hurry. But there it's going to be just me browning the joints. It's quite handy because it sprays, to have like a spray guard over the top. More so on the boat. I'm going to talk about the slow cooker. This is an Ambiano. It's got high, low and warm. Now, while you're preparing everything, I put it on high, and you can cook on high or you cook on warm. So you cook on low. Warm is just basically what it says, keeps it warm. So low and high are the cooking things, cooking temperatures, and each one of these sort of slow cookers is different, so you have to read the instructions. With a joint of beef, I tend to do at least a couple of that. We could do all of it on high for 4 hours, thereabouts. And my joint's about £3. Or you could do, which I often do, is put it on for say 2 hours. Then I'd go out, put it on warm, be out for 3 or 4, 5 hours or whatever it is, then turn it on high for the last hour, 2 hours. Should be, that's how I do it. But I've been cooking with these for a while, so best to follow the instructions on your individual. Right, there's the joint. I'm now going to move it into the slow cooker. It's in like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm turning down the temperature on the pan, say 6 or 5 electric. And what I'm going to do now is what's that, cool down. It's not like gas, it's not as good as gas electric, unless you really know what you're doing with it. And now I'm going to put on just the carrots, and these are sliced onions. You see how good that is. Anyway, they go in like that. And that's in there. This is the same oil as the others. Got 2 bay leaves here. I'm throwing that in there. That'll go in with the sauce in due course. I've got some garlic here, which I'll put in a minute. All I want to do is get this all broken up. Cooked in the meat juices, really. I'm not, you know, in many ways I think if you're in a hurry, say you're going to work and you just want to put it on for 8 hours or whatever it is on the low heat, I think you can just cut this in and put it in there without frying it, because it's going to cook over such a long time. I don't think it's making a lot of difference. I've done that from stews before when I was looking after the boys and we all had to go to work. But anyway, that's in there. And that will get poured in round it. I'll give it a few seconds. I don't want to overcook everything because this is not like a curry. This. Right. Now I'm taking the garlic, which I only just crudely sliced up. I mean, you could just squeeze them in there. You can chop them in there. It doesn't matter. If you've got a garlic press, I think you can actually squeeze out the stuff without shelling them first. Although it's not something I fancy, but I think it can be done. Right. I didn't film this bit, but basically after I put the vegetables around the beef in the slow cooker, I then added the sauce, which was the wine plus the half a pint of hot water and the ingredients I mentioned earlier, and then put the lid on it and left it for 4 hours on this occasion. But I explained earlier how you can leave it longer depending on your machine. Beef then, which is being cooked. I've just taken out the stand. Now the gravy in there, I'm going to drain that, and then you can add a bit of corn flour to it, or maybe thick enough, and a little bit of salt gravy with the dinner. And that's the recipe done.